Hi, welcome to my channel. Happy Halloween. If you're seeing this on Halloween, I want to say happy Halloween. I hope you have a safe evening. This is a Hogokids building block review of the builds here. This one is going to be the review of these bad boys, and we're going to look at it, and then we'll talk about it in this episode. But I just wanted to I haven't built them yet because I haven't tore apart the pieces yet. I'm going to do that momentarily for the build episode, so I'm kind of filming these at the exact same time. I just want to do that because I want to showcase, in case you're brand new, you've never seen any of the builds, you didn't see any of the reviews, the stuff that I'm going to tear apart. This was one of the figures inside this set. There's Dracula. I just moved his hands like that because you can play around with moving his hands. And there's the tombstone right there, which is right there in that picture. We looked at that one already. Here is Frankenstein. We looked at him already. We've already looked at the witch, so then there she is, in case you didn't know. The price point for this set is $15. So each one of these roughly has to be about $1. Now, some of them I thought were, worth $1. Some of them I didn't. You can go back and watch those reviews and kind of, see for yourself. There is a raven here on a little perch. And we're going to tear apart, like I said, we're going to tear apart these things for the build episode. So I'm just kind of showing you one last time here, the little hunchback, the little guy, for both the build and the review. The perch here for the scarecrow is right here. It was really bad. It just didn't sit. I mean, that one works better than that one. There is a scarecrow there. There was a ghost. I thought the ghost was pretty cool. Just gonna make a pile here for you, just to kind of show you which each item was in it. The bat was kind of neat too. I have to admit. Here is the cat in the bottom of the skeleton. Let me put his body back. Here is the skeleton guy. He's pretty big. The little piece right here doesn't go on him. I just stuck it there because it was an extra piece. But he was very, very flimsy, folks. So there's that one. You definitely got a little candy piece. I didn't really care for that. You got 15 of these spiders. So if you needed a spider collection, you got them. There's tons of them there. And the final piece that we got in the set was this pumpkin. It was a really cool pumpkin design. I really liked that. And then you could, if you have the pieces, you can make your own. You can kind of put them on, and you just pull off these pieces right here, and you could totally just tack it on. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to tear these apart, and then we're going to build them in stop motion. You would have saw that in your first video. This is a review episode. So now I'm going to flop on the two products, and we're going to look at them and talk about them. Let's do it. Okay, now that we have the final pieces built and we are going to look at them, we are going to just dive in. There were two builds in this final set, and those were the owl that you see here. Okay. And then there was a long festive train. Okay, so let's look at these two pieces put together. It makes this long fence type situation. We're gonna look at this. Cool. I really like this piece right here. I like the pumpkin. The lantern is pretty cool on this set, and then the googly eyes they put here on the back side of this. They had two pieces here I removed. They did not fit properly together. I thought, why are you doing that? Why is there there was two little gray pieces here? I had to remove them for them to be able to stick, and they were just bad placement. And there was no point, because this is the side that you're really building your set on, and they just pretty much hodgepodged everything together here as a little display purpose or a fence. This is weird, right? And it still connected this right here is the beginning of it, and that other piece, that other flower that you saw right here connects right there. I just have it separate. And then you have like a little wizard guy here. And then it's just this part of the build was not fun, and it was kind of, in my mind, pointless. It was just like you're just hodgepodging pieces together for no particular reason, right? And like this was kind of lame, and I'm gonna thumbs down it. I don't recommend building it. I don't recommend tearing apart all your little pieces to get this. Okay, so now let's look at the owl. The owl is thick, it's solid. They put all of it in, and they made him solid. All right, the wings do move, but the way they did the wings was not the best because they're not connected inside. Like, they made the whole piece very solid inside. They didn't need to. It's not hollow, but the wings can fall off very easily because it's not connected here very well. It's only that one connection. And the wings are also pretty cool because they have the feathers. They're built almost the same way, but then they have this extra piece here that they put that like that. Maybe it's supposed to be like a feather coming out. The eyes are pretty cool. As you can see, they have that red and then the black. That really does emphasize it a little bit. The backside, you can see that that piece was the ear of Dracula. And I mean, it's a nice owl. If you like owls, it definitely looks festive. It was an okay build. It was pretty simple to build. It wasn't that terrible. And I do like the pieces that they put up there that actually made more sense, for like little feathers and stuff. What I really dislike about this owl is that they use the grays. Now, there was this piece. You see where it says Happy Halloween? That was the grays. You have to rip that sticker off those pieces. The sticker is dead now. Where that little tombstone, the Happy Halloween tombstone, was really cool. I really liked this feature of it. And I was like, wow, this is actually, I thought that was one of the best pieces to it. Because if you had a couple of those, you can make yourself a little graveyard. And you have to ruin that sticker to build the owl. Now, they should have given... I don't know. They shouldn't have used those pieces. They didn't use a lot. Like, there's a lot of pieces they didn't use, and so why build it with that? So that was one big disappointment that I had with this set. Is it was fun to build all the little ones. It's nice for like Advent style, and you're having fun. You're building them. These type of builds, like this one wasn't fun at all to build, and this one was easy to build, but it's like when you build these pieces that all come together, they don't use them all, and then sometimes like you're asking what was the point of that, and then the instructions always have to be like better, but they don't typically do them better. So it's like maybe that's why Lego doesn't make you in a lot of like, you tear all these apart and you make a bigger one. I don't know. They're doing 3-in-1s now. Like, you can do it, but they don't use all the pieces. Like, the main build uses them all, and the little builds don't. And we have done a couple of those on the channel. We're starting to do more. We will have more. And the owl jumps array. So that's what I meant. See how the wing comes off, and you're like, and to put it on, you have to really work it. So, try to figure out how you want to see, this is very, there it is. You see that? See how hard that was to try to get that back on? So a child's going to be very frustrated putting the wings on, and I don't know. I definitely enjoyed building some of these, and it was more of a surprise. The instructions for the littler builds, like the witch here, look like this. They're on pieces of paper, and they're called Hogokids, and you can see that it looks like this. Easy to follow, very simple when you're building those. When you're building the bigger ones, they put it on a bigger piece of paper, and then actually it was a booklet. Yeah, so it was like that. So I mean, this one's instructions were pretty easy to follow, except for when it got to this guy. I definitely didn't like that. I'm gonna you don't build it. I don't recommend building it. It's not that fun. And then this one was fun to build, but you have to tear apart the tombstone. So I don't know if you want to do that, or if that ups, or changes your mind, unless you love owls. You know, it's a good solid piece. It's at least 7 inches long because of the wingspan, and then 4 inches tall. So you can see it almost fits the 10 by 10. So, what are your thoughts? Does anyone else enjoy these? What was your favorite day that we looked at? We will be doing tons more of these type of builds, Advent style, in December. We will be having a playlist called Advent Calendars 2023, and that's where I'm going to have not just the stop motions. I'm going to put all of my Advent calendars. So we'll have reviews, we'll have builds, we'll have gemstone one we open up. We'll have Gabby's Dollhouse. We'll be looking at all of those on Thanksgiving. I'll just be like showing a little video of a little clip of what advent calendars we're kind of going to play with, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Some of them are going to be good. Some of them are going to be bad. We're going to fight out together, and all throughout this December we will be doing those. So my regular programming will be on pause until the new year, and we'll just pretty much focus on advent calendars. So if you like those, and they'll all be short. They'll be way shorter than this. This is like a recap episode of the final. So the final recaps are always longer because we look at all the pieces and we kind of talk about them more. Whereas the little builds are going to be fast. The day openings, the build ones and the little reviews might be 5 minutes or less. Depends on what we think of it, and we're just looking at it. And if you want to look at it with me, that'd be fantastic. Please hit that subscribe, turn on your notifications, and let's go on this journey. I want to thank all of you that have gone on this journey with me and that are subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hi, thanks for watching that last video. If you're not a subscriber and you're thinking about it, it doesn't cost you anything. How about you hit that subscribe, that blue little button on the left side. And if you want to watch the next one, how about you watch that next video up there? You know, it's not going to bite. Go ahead and watch it. Come on, you know you want to.